Hello everyone, I'm Zakia Jones. If you do not know, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about 5 things I wish I knew before he put a ring on it.
Let's hop on in.
So the first thing I wish someone would have told me before I got married was to create a prayer closet. I don't think I realized how much I would have to be on my knees in prayer in my marriage. Like, you hear that, like, people be like, you know, you gotta pray, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But I didn't know how important it was to have like an actual space for that. Like, that's how much praying I'm gonna have to be doing, you know, like not just for me, not just for the kids, but for a whole nother person. So creating a prayer closet and having a space that I can go to cry, having a space that I can go to be intimate with God, having a space that I can go to for just comfort has really been a really big deal in my marriage. I've been married for almost 10 years and I didn't create my prayer closet until about year 6. Those years before then, I don't know what I was doing because prayer closet has been holy grail for me. Second thing I wish I would have known before I got married was to continue to nurture my own identity. I got married at a very young age. I was 22, I believe. We were 2 kids in at the time. By age 24, I believe I had 3 kids already. So we were still trying to find out who we were, what we like to do, what we don't like to do. You know, we were trying to find that all at the same time of being married to each other, giving ourselves to one another, giving ourselves to the 3 boys that we have. So it just became a struggle to kind of focus on just me. But one of the things I had to do was take a step back, you know, find out where I am. Where is my identity in all of this? Who is Zakia? What does Zakia like to do? How does she like to spend her free time? What makes her happy? And do those things and, you know, implement those things and have a day for myself, self-care if that's what I need. But to just pour into myself, I feel like that was very important. Moving on to number 3, being open to change. Transparency moment. I came into my marriage thinking that my husband was the one who had to change. I had to change. I really didn't realize how controlling I was. I needed him to load the dishwasher a certain way. I needed him to clean the bathroom. And don't miss a spot. When you vacuum, put the vacuum up. Needless to say, our arguments were very petty. In my mind, if he would just do things the way I tell him to do them, everything would be fine. Little did I know I was the one who was the control freak. I was the one who had to change. I was the one who had to relieve him of the expectations, the unrealistic expectations that I had on him. Everybody don't do things the way you do. The only person you can control is you. Everything else, you gotta just create balance. It's a little give and take. I learned mine the hard way. Moving forward, I learned how to accept him, flaws and all. He had already accepted me. My husband is a very flexible person. You know, he doesn't have a one-track mind. He's very open. Me, on the other hand, I'm a little bit on the opposite side. Have grown a lot, but coming in, boy, was I a stiff butt. During prayer on, Lord, if he could just be this, Lord, if he could just be that, God showed me my flaws and I was the one who had to change. And when I began to change and relax and be open to who he was and accept him for who he is, it was Jesus Christ. We don't have nearly as many arguments. That was so important. Moving right along. Number 4. This is gonna burn a little bit. It burned for me. It was a stinger. Guys, be ready to forgive and forgive and forgive again. Oh, and forgive again. Nobody's perfect. That's just the way it is. I'm not perfect. He's not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all fall down. We all fall short. We all need another chance. We're just not perfect. You're gonna have to give grace and mercy the same way God gave you grace and mercy. So one thing I could say about marriage is, you know that saying, like, God make me more like you? That grace mercy part, yeah. God make me more like you. I know it's tough, but you can do it. We can do it. We just have to do it. You just have to. But when you do it for you. Forgive for you. Set yourself free by just wiping the plate clean. I'm not saying be a doormat, but forgiveness just sets you free. So do it for yourself. And last but certainly not least, number 5, find a mentor. Find someone you can talk to. Find someone who is where you want to be. Find someone who's married if you're married. Don't talk to a single person if you're married. Find someone who can pour into you. Find someone who can pray for you. Find someone who can relate to you. And when you come to them, they won't judge you, but they'll pray for you without even asking. You gotta have a guide. You gotta have someone who's been through it. You gotta have someone who can just help you in a time of need. You know, this is major. This is our life we're talking about. And we need help sometimes from people who's been there, done that, and willing to give a helping hand. So find a mentor. So that completes our video. 5 things I wish I would have knew before I got married. I love you so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if this thing helped you or not. I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.